every performance, she made the craft of acting seem natural.
I don't know what's the matter with me. I seem to be going to pieces.
In 84 films, Barbara Stanwyck always played women with character, strong will, and a sense of humor.
I've heard all the questions and I know all the answers. And I've kept myself fairly respectable through it all.
Toughened by her chorus girl days, Brooklyn-born Ruby Stevens was a self-made woman who worked hard to be somebody, Barbara Stanwyck.
Someday that signature will be worth money.
Yeah, they laughed when I sat down to play the piano.
Driven by perfection, Stanwyck sharpened her craft by being versatile. Known for her intensity,
Yeah, I'm a tramp, and who's to blame? My father. A swell start you gave me. Nothing but men, dirty, rotten men. And you're lower than any of them.
she was equally adept at comedy.
If I want to marry a fortune hunter, I can go to Europe and marry a professional one.
I'm determined to make you happy if I have to drag your name through the breach of promise courts to do it.
Nicknamed Missy, Stanwyck earned the respect of everyone she ever worked with, from crew members to directors to leading men.
It's all right. It's distilled water.
Henry Fonda considered her his favorite leading lady. Stanwyck can act the hell out of any part, he said, and she can turn a chore into a challenge. Her versatility was matched by her independence. A freelance star, Stanwyck took charge of her own career, refusing to be shaped by any one studio. Her second husband, Robert Taylor, himself a product of MGM, called her the Queen, often saying he was a star, she was an actress.
No matter how hard it is to strike out on my own, I'm going to do what I think is right for me.
Stanwyck herself modestly assessed her career. I enjoyed what I was doing, she said. I had fun. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have done it. See Barbara Stanwyck at her best, Wednesday on TNT.
We will return to Murder at the Gallop in a moment on TNT.
Det är en jättebra film.
Замечательный film.
Is a great movie. Join Roddy McDowell every Sunday night for the TNT International Film Festival. The world's good stuff.
A disgusted samurai cleans up a town divided by two greedy families. This movie inspired a fistful of dollars. From Japan, Kurosawa's Yojimbo. Sunday on the TNT International Film Festival.
The new mouth. The new improved close-up mouth.
It's the first fluoride toothpaste and mouth rinse in one.
For a healthy, cleaner close-up mouth.
We would like to bid a fond farewell to so many old chums with whom we once shared the road. While they headed off to that great parking lot in the sky, Ford Escort continued on as the world's best-selling car. And not just for a year or two, but year after year after year after year after...
Now get 4.8 financing for up to 48 months or a $1,000 cash bonus on Ford Escort.
Why does a Q-Tips cotton swab have 50% more pure cotton at the tip than any other swab? For softness, safety, and trust. Q-Tips, a swab by any other name is not the same.
A Hollywood rebel relives his turbulent affair with the movies with Orson Welles. Monday.
Freshness means quality, and at B&K Foods, we don't stand for anything but quality. We feature Springdale's finest quality meats at everyday low prices. It's all USDA choice beef. B&K Foods also has garden fresh vegetables, as well as shelves stocked full. Everything you need is exactly what you'll find at B&K Foods. Quality food and quality service is what we're all about. And bringing it to you at special savings every day is our goal. When you shop at B&K Foods, you'll know it's fresh.
Hello, I'm Danny Watson, president of Northwest Honda in Bentonville, and we're proud to announce that the Honda Accord is now America's #1 selling passenger car. So we're having a #1 celebration. Northwest Honda has over 30 all-new Accords now in stock. Come in today, take a test drive, and find out why nearly 400,000 Americans bought Accords last year. America's #1 seller, America's #1 prices for you. America's #1 customer at Northwest Honda.
Pieces, the separate elements of your success. People, the customer vital to your success. Places, reaching only the people who can reach you. Your message, an image containing sights and sounds that not only inform, but excite. We put the pieces together.
Put your business on television. Call Creative Cable Concepts today. Tawnytown Flea Market, where you'll find a variety of everything. Arts, crafts, antiques, and collectibles. At Tawnytown Flea Market, there's new, old, and primitive items from a 4-state area. There's Coca-Cola items from the 20s and 30s, gifts for young and old, and a furniture room located in the back. At Tawnytown Flea Market, you're guaranteed friendly service every time. Stop by today and you'll find antique items at flea market prices. Tawnytown Flea Market. It's not just a flea market. Open 7 days a week.
And now back to Murder at the Gallop on TNT.
Don't you think...
Coming up next, TNT invites you to join Miss Marple's investigating team. Next, Murder Most Foul, one of Marple's most puzzling cases, followed by Death on the High Seas in Murder Ahoy. More good stuff to discover on TNT.
Got a cold? Gotta get Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine.
It works. It's fast.
Alka-Seltzer Plus. The fizz works fast.
Torn between an army that didn't want him.
What you want isn't important.
And Indians that didn't trust him.
I thank no white man.
He struggled to achieve peace. Audie Murphy walked the proud land. Sunday on TNT.
Betty Crocker says, quote, only 100% Idaho russet potatoes. Real cheddar cheese and very special taste. Au gratin potatoes from Betty Crocker. When you want to make a statement.
How many countries will be at the Goodwill Games? Do you want to see them again? Breathtaking, record-breaking, memory-making, the 1990 Goodwill Games in Seattle.
This man is a dentist, so we can't show you his face on television. Morning, Rob. But the fact that he's brushing his teeth may prompt you to ask, what brand of toothbrush do dentists use? Okay, Rob, show us. Oral-B. Used by more dentists than any other brand of toothbrush. Oral-B. The toothbrush more dentists use.
Today's Duracell battery lasts up to 30% longer than the one from a few years back. Duracell. You can't top the Copperton.
Have you heard somebody implying they're a thicker sauce than ragu? Well, the truth always comes crashing down. Ragu Thick and Hearty Spaghetti Sauce. If you want thick, rich taste, it's the thickest you can buy, and that's the truth.
Made with whole wheat.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Mom, you look surprised.
I am.
Because we use whole wheat?
Yes.
Here's the best part. We sprinkle real cinnamon and sugar. Less sugar than most kid cereals. For a homemade taste
that kids will love.
And mothers, too. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The kid cereal moms can take seriously.
Free samples, really?
Well, it's a real country store.
Fresh baked bread?
Homemade muffins.
And shed spread country crock.
Right at home.
Hey, I gotta try some.
One country taste deserves another.
Country crock. In the country.
Where do you think rich, buttery taste came from?
Well, I know where it's going.
Shed spread country crock. Rich, buttery taste. Fewer calories and no cholesterol. Taste country good. Country fresh. Country crock.
Boy, this country store feels like home to me.
Well, you're just a country boy at heart.
A country crock boy at heart.
Would you agree that it's a flawed masterpiece?
Orson Welles tells the story of a Hollywood rebel himself. With Orson Welles, a TNT exclusive premiere. Monday.
And now back to Murder at the Gallop on TNT. We will return to Murder at the Gallop in a moment on TNT.
No one helps kids grow into this big world better than Flintstones. Flintstones, preferred by more moms than any other children's vitamin.
I enjoy just being able to watch it when I want to watch it.
Headline news gives me the total big picture.
It doesn't focus in on one particular area. It covers the entire news everywhere. It's fresh all the time. It's the most impactful program that you can see in news on a regular basis, 24 hours a day.
I would describe headline news as being exact, straight to the point.
It's better than the newspaper.
Headline news is an exceptional news source to me.
You're telling me Total Raisin Bran has 4 times the vitamin nutrition of my Raisin Bran? And the question is, can I think of one reason why I shouldn't buy Total Raisin Bran? Correct. I should be buying Total Raisin Bran. What kind of a question is that?
Well, I hate guilt. That's why I love Wheat Thins and now Oat Thins, too. Look, whole oat grains baked right in. Now, do I love Oat Thins as much as my Wheat Thins? Yeah. Am I feeling a little guilty about that? Nah.
Who eats Ritz crackers in your house?
Daddy and Mommy, everybody.
Even the goldfish?
Oh.
Just checking. Ritz, the perfect cracker for just about everyone.
Ever wonder what they mean by zestfully clean? It's the feeling you get when...
Please hold on to the bar.
Zestfully clean. Zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
That's zestfully clean.
Yesterday's battles are today's triumphs. TNT salutes black cinema. 9 groundbreaking movies airing all this month on TNT.
You haven't seen the NBA play until you've seen them party. TNT's All-Star Saturday Night, February 10th on TNT.
Name your game and we'll dress you in winning style with sportswear and tennis shoes from Nike. You'll definitely be a winner. No matter what your sporting need is, we've got it. From Nike jogging suits to sporting equipment. Athletic Connection, the leading sporting goods store in Northwest Arkansas. Athletic Connection, 210 North Main in Bentonville.
An important occasion calls for a very special gift. Something dazzling, beautiful, and lasting. At Sherry's Jewelry, we have that special gift. Choose from a large assortment of rings, necklaces, and watches, or create your own. Sherry's Jewelry features custom casting and design. If you desire something unique, Sherry's Jewelry will design it especially for you. Make that occasion one to remember with a gift from Sherry's Jewelry in Bentonville.
Showtime, Cinemax, the Disney Channel. TCA Cable TV has it all, as well as 32 channels of choice, convenience, and quality. Let us install cable TV in your home today and enjoy television at its finest. Call or stop by and see Marlene Clutter and the friendly staff at TCA Cable TV, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5.
Why is it a man wakes up after sleeping in an advertised bed in advertised pajamas, he will bathe in an advertised tub, wash with advertised soap, shave with advertised shaving cream, eat a breakfast of advertised juice, cereal, and toast, toasted in an advertised toaster, put on advertised clothing, and glance at his advertised watch? He will ride to work in an advertised car, sit at an advertised desk, and write with an advertised pen. Yet this man hesitates to advertise, saying that advertising does not pay. Finally, when his unadvertised business goes under, he will advertise it for sale. Advertising doesn't cost, it pays.
now back to Murder at the Gallop on TNT. We will return to Murder at the Gallop in a moment on TNT.
Det är en jättebra film.
Замечательный фильм.
Is a great movie. Join Roddy McDowell every Sunday night for the TNT International Film Festival. The world's good stuff.
A disgusted samurai cleans up a town divided by two greedy families. This movie inspired a fistful of dollars. From Japan, Kurosawa's Yojimbo. Sunday on the TNT International Film Festival.
The taste of bite-sized Ritz Bits and real peanut butter have come together in tiny Ritz Bits peanut butter sandwiches with no assembly required.
Made with whole wheat.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Mom, you look surprised.
I am.
Because we use whole wheat?
Yes.
Here's the best part. We sprinkle real cinnamon and sugar. Less sugar than most kids' cereals. For a homemade taste
that kids will love.
And mothers, too. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The kids' cereal moms can take seriously.
Sunday morning on a Ward Theater. In California, an earthquake can come at any time. What if the big one hit? Then
It's over now, it's over.
it hit again.
The chances are 100 to 1 that everybody in that building is dead.
Look, I think there's some people alive in there, and I'm going to try and get them out.
Charlton Heston and Ava Gardner in the Academy Award-winning Earthquake. 10:35 Eastern on TBS Sunday morning.
No one helps kids grow into this big world better than Flintstones. Flintstones, preferred by more moms than any other children's vitamin.
Introducing 4 Rave shampoos, 4 Rave conditioners with the 4-point system from light to deep.
I use #1 shampoo for fine hair with #2 conditioner for body.
Find your combination for beautiful hair with Rave.
When you've got a headache, you don't want the pain reliever that's the pharmacist's 4th choice, or their 3rd, or even their 2nd. What you need is Percogesic. Percogesic, the pharmacist's 1st choice for headaches.
The secret's out. Pop Secret Light is preferred 2-to-1 in taste tests over the other leading light brand. So lighten up with Pop Secret Light.
If you stripped Ford Taurus of all its awards, erased all the glowing reviews, removed all evidence of its presence on the road, and introduced it today, Ford Taurus would still be ahead of its time.
Now get 4.8 financing for up to 48 months or a $1,000 cash bonus on Ford Taurus.
How does TNT love thee? Let us count the ways.
I wanted an older man.
Well, I'm much older than I look. What do you want?
You.
Romance Month. Weekdays all this month on TNT.
And now back to Murder at the Gallop on TNT. Coming up next, TNT invites you to join Miss Marple's investigating team. Next, Murder Most Foul, one of Marple's most puzzling cases, followed by Death on the High Seas in Murder Ahoy. More good stuff to discover on TNT.
What's the secret to Pop Secret microwave popcorn? Perfect popcorn popped under perfect conditions. Pop Secret leaves very few unpopped kernels. And it tastes remarkably light and fluffy. Pop Secret from Betty Crocker. It's the only way to pop.
Sunday on CNN World Report. In Spain, the Basques fight for freedom. Can Parliament help them convince Spanish leaders? Also, is it good taste for Nicaraguan politicians to campaign at a food contest? Are the people thinking about elections or Nicaraguan pie? And why has East German sports competition collapsed as a political weapon?
I have always considered this notion of becoming the world's best sports country wrong.
CNN World Report, 3 Eastern, noon Pacific, Sunday.
Betty Crocker says, quote, only 100% Idaho russet potatoes, plus rich, creamy sauce, equals a creamy taste everyone loves. Scalloped potatoes from Betty Crocker, when you want to make a statement.
Martex is a Victorian paisley made even more sumptuous with a drop of an opulent tassel. Brilliant design, luxurious fabrics, lavish touches for bed and bath.
I hate guilt. That's why I love wheat thins and now oat thins, too. Look, whole oat grains baked right in. Now, do I love oat thins as much as my wheat thins? Yeah. Am I feeling a little guilty about that? Nah.
Who eats Ritz crackers in your house?
Daddy and Mommy, everybody.
Even the goldfish?
Oh.
Just checking. Ritz, the perfect cracker for just about everyone.
A family as wild,
Hey, you keep the beer, bud. I'll just borrow the lady.
as romantic,
Don't you know my whole life is on?
as threatened
Don't be picking out a future for us. It ain't your right, Clyde.
as the land they live on. Richard Crenna, Jenna Rollins, Leah Thompson. From the author of Lonesome Dove, the TNT exclusive premiere, Montana. Monday, February 19th on TNT.
With Orson Welles, stories from a life in film. A TNT exclusive premiere. Monday night at 8 Eastern.
New Hope Mobile Homes in Rogers is pleased to present the Schultz Home for spacious, affordable living. Quality is what the Schultz Home has built its reputation on. Schultz Homes feature the 2x6 sidewall system with 72% more insulation than a standard 2x4 wall. And the heavy-duty computer-designed roof system holds up under 70,000 pounds, equivalent to a blanket of snow 55 inches deep. Plus, thick foil-covered insulated air ducts save more energy dollars. For spacious luxury and affordable living, see a Schultz Home at New Hope Mobile Homes, just off the 71 bypass in Rogers.
Tawnytown Flea Market, where you'll find a variety of everything. Arts, crafts, antiques, and collectibles. At Tawnytown Flea Market, there's new, old, and primitive items from a 4-states area. There's Coca-Cola items from the 20s and 30s, gifts for young and old, and a furniture room located in the back. At Tawnytown Flea Market, you're guaranteed friendly service every time. Stop by today and you'll find antique items at flea market prices. Tawnytown Flea Market. It's not just a flea market. Open 7 days a week.
At TNT, you'll find the good stuff all day long.
Have you heard the exciting news? Honda Accord was recently named the #1 selling passenger car in America today. And to celebrate, Northwest Honda is having a celebration with special prices. Come in today and take a test drive of the all-new Accords. We have over 30 now in stock, and you'll find out why nearly 400,000 Americans bought Accords last year. What could be better? #1 celebration savings on the #1 car in America at Northwest Honda, Highway 71 North in Bentonville.